You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about Sean Combs, and I want to talk about friends. Who comes to your rescue? Who comes to your defense when you're accused of crimes that you feel you didn't commit, or maybe the government overcharged, or the state overcharged, and who sticks with you and who doesn't? It's very interesting because over my 28 years of experience, I've seen it all. I've seen wives that leave. I've seen wives that stay. I've had a case where a guy got 15 years and his wife has not stopped fighting for him for the past 5 years. She'll call my office, ask me what's going on the appeal issue, or what's going on different aspects of the case. She has not given up one day. And there's not a lot of people that are like that. You saw that with the Cressleys. Their daughter fought for them every day. I don't care if you like them, don't like them, or anything like that. Their daughter fought for them every day. Anything she could talk about, anything she could be on, she would talk about her parents. That type of loyalty is fleeting. There's not a lot of that around. Well, and you saw that with Sean Combs. You saw none of his party friends, none of the people that showed up at his parties, the Michael Rubins, the other rappers that would come to his parties and enjoy his free food and his free booze. You didn't see one single one of them come out and say a word in his support. Kanye West, to his credit, comes out, goes to the actual trial and supports him because he knows, what the trial was about. He knows that this trial was overcharged and that essentially he's a glorified John. And that's what this case was about. But when you look at your friends, look around you, and determine who would be there if you were in danger, if you were overcharged by the government. And if you have a feeling that some of those people wouldn't be there, those are people you probably don't want around now. Don't let them eat your free food and drink your free booze while the times are good. And when times get tough, they make a run for the door.
What's good, y'all? It is OB Media. Just think about it, man. This man has said some very interesting thing in this video, man. And some people might not want him to say this, man. Some people might want to unalive him for saying this, because think about it, man. Like, it's a really interesting point, and he got a voice. People are listening, people are talking, people are thinking. People are starting to have new, perspective on this case. And that's very dangerous for people who don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is a threat to people right now, and they're watching him right now. He's on the red notice. They're watching him and hoping that he don't cross the line, because if he do, it will be serious judgment, man, because many people like him, get unalive for real. Like, this has been going on for years. You know what I mean? Like, people really die for, creating these different perspectives. So you gotta be careful, to be honest, man. You gotta be careful and know what he's doing. Because at some point, man, I feel like you gotta think of your life first. Sometimes it don't make no sense for you to risk your life for certain stuff, you know what I mean? And certain stuff also, it is understandable for you to risk your life, because at some point, man, the way the world is going right now, man, I feel like a lot of people gonna get hit with being in position like that, to be speaking out against certain agendas and certain laws that go against us. At some point, we all gotta take a stand. But yeah, man, for this Diddy situation, I don't really recommend no one to be risking their life, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Unless it's really against, speaking out against like bad stuff, like for example, children abduction or assault, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you should risk your life to stop those type of stuff. I understand you doing that, but on some other note, man, protect your life, man.